Welcome to Music Matters Podcast with Daryl Craig Harris, talking about all things music with celebrities, artists, music business insiders, and more.
Michael Hampton, how you doing today?
Great. Funky and stuff.
You're looking funky. Yeah, your funky guitar right next to you.
Yeah. I was like, just follow me. It's like stay in bed, you know.
Yeah, it's like attached to you, right?
Right, for sure.
Hey, so you have such an interesting story. You're a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You played with George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic for many decades. You've co-written a lot of their biggest hits and written a lot of music for other people as well. Man, you have such an interesting story. How did you get started with music, and also how old were you when you got with George?
I was 17. If we could just back up just a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't write a whole lot of lyrics and stuff like that. I did mostly overdubs. When I first started, I did Stretching Out, the session Stretching Out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Be My Beach was the same day or night, that I recorded. But a lot of it, I was just overdubbing, guitar parts and stuff like that.
Yeah, you came up with some kind of key guitar parts.
I see what you said.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, lyrics and singing.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
That's that. But yeah, thanks for that prop. The band, called me. They knew a guy named Ed Sparks. He lived on the east side, which we weren't really allowed to go on the east side. It was like the rougher side.
And that's like Cleveland, right?
Yeah, it's the Cleveland thing, And but it's just parts. There's always some rough parts everywhere. But this guy, he just happened to live over there, and he was trying to put together a few young guys. Basically older guy can kind of like, we didn't know any better. It's like we just want to play,
Yeah,
And
need some older guy to kind of put it all together and get everybody organized.
Well, he knew the band. I guess I just fast forward to. He knew Funkadelic and knew Funkadelic at the time, and he invited him over to a house party after we had seen Funkadelic. I think they opened up for Bloodstone, and it was Take That Higher Notches. Yeah. Anyway, he heard me play Maggot Brain, a couple of guys at the party, and later on, Tiki Forward. He called me from D.C. and they flew me into Lando. They flew me into D.C. The concert was at the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland, which I hear now it's a mall now.
Yeah.
But it used to be one of the first concert places, so the sport arenas, and it had the big screen TV, and it was a sold out show. I found a string to put on the guitar and went out and played. Bernie and I opened up the show with Maggot Brain. And that's the first time I seen myself on a closed circuit screen. I mean, I think it was, I didn't know where to go from there. You know what I mean? That was like, wow,
Yeah, like blowing your mind, right?
Is it getting any better than your big head, big water head on the screen?
Yeah.
But,
so that must have been crazy because you're so young. Like, how when you got together first with the guys and stuff and started playing, did you feel like you were like the young kid, or did you feel like you were an equal with the other players? How was that for you?
Yeah, I was definitely looked upon like just youth, and they took me up under the wings, like Gary and Boogie were there. Ron Bykowski, he did the original Cosmic Slop solo, and then I modeled what I did live after his solo on the recorded. But they all, helped me out, whether one-on-one or like we'd be sitting, I watch him, what have you, and I was doing my own practicing. But we'd get in the room and they showed me some key parts of the figure. It could be Cosmic Slap or Standing on the Verge, which is an interesting part to play finger it. And I I was fortunate. I was blessed enough to pick it up. And I just practiced all the time. That's all. They didn't really have to babysit me in that.
Yeah. Because you had a passion for it. So when you love it, it's like it's not almost like not work, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
And plus, the grown up stuff. I knocked on the door at night, and it's like, go to bed.
Get some sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to come in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, how old are you when you first started playing guitar? Did you have like a musical family, or how did that happen for you?
I just said it musical in the sense that I might have had an uncle that played a little bit, and and sang a little bit. But yeah, my Uncle Bill, and and well, as far as taste in music, I'd say my parents, it was just their taste in music, and we had the good old AM radio. I'd be listening to that. That'd take me to sleep pretty much every night. I'd hear all these, hits, and I never thought I'd be playing guitar. It just kind of happened when I was visiting my uncle at the same place where I did my first show, which was really, for whatever reason, if you believe in predestined type stuff.
Yeah, it's like karma,
yeah,
right?
yeah, but you say like Cleveland,
Yeah.
then I Landover, visited them in Silver Springs, Maryland, practiced a little bit. Basically, it was a process of elimination. Everybody probably wanted to be well, not everybody, but you want to be a jock. It's like football, baseball. I played Pee Wee baseball. I was pretty good with that. But nothing, you just kind of find out what your niches are,
Right.
And started playing guitar. Then I found a couple of notes and I got them, I learned a couple of notes of, like Super Bad or something, some single line stuff.
Yeah, all the James
And,
Brown stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
It's awesome.
And somebody playing Get Ready on one string.
Yeah.
It's just that one string, two or three strings on the guitar, and whatever I could play on, one string. And then I started, of course, to put the missing strings there. I got some lessons from a guy, John DiCero, on the west side of Cleveland. It used to be this old music store. Well, they're still there. It's called D. Fiore's Music.
Uh-huh.
And I used to take some lessons there for like 3 months.
Yeah, that's why it sounds like you had some great people mentoring you. I mean, not only with like the George Clinton thing, but also like guys like that. Because when you're a young player, you just want to learn. You don't even care where it comes from. You just want to get information, right?
Sure. Yeah, Bernie was a big part. That's my big brother. He basically, little, theory things, little things that he would say. I didn't study, but he went to was it Berkeley? He might have went to Berkeley or something like that. Anyway, he
Yeah.
classically trained all that, and so
So he's
I
like
learned a
giving you
lot.
some ideas to try this or try that, and just to kind of
Yeah,
broaden your sound, right?
yeah, and I definitely found out something different from him and about keyboards and guitar because everybody tunes up like EADGBE or something,
Right.
open
Basics. Yeah.
and you're asking the keyboard player to give you the notes. And one time, Bernie's he's giving me the open notes, so I tuned it up open, but on the neck, I'd hit it and it'd be out of tune with his keyboard,
Right.
and so I mean, this is something I did. I set up the guitar, put all the saddles back so I could have like a more of a bendable action,
Right,
I
right,
could bend
yeah,
the strings easy.
yeah,
And then I'd set it up so that basically it was in tune with itself, right?
yeah. It's an
So when I
intonation. What people
start
would call
tuning,
intonation, because
yeah, yeah,
you play down here and it's cool. You go up the neck and all of a sudden it gets all
yeah,
wonky, right?
yeah. And I was like, I think
Yeah.
Gary Scheide used to, yeah, tease me about that. Or he would tell people about uh, me telling Bernie, to tune his keyboard to my guitar.
Yeah.
Instead of me having to tell him, like,
Say, hey man,
I don't know what
what's wrong with your organ?
yeah, yeah. It's like, but
That's
I
funny.
remember doing that. He's just,
Yeah.
one of those things that get started when you're younger.
Who were some of the when you were young, a young guitar player? Who were some of the guys that you really looked up to? Some influential guys.
Oh, I mean, this is like, I mean, Eddie, I mean, within the group or,
Yeah, group or just guitar players. I kind of
well,
mentioned one of them I saw from you was BB King was one of them.
yeah, BB King and Albert King, and the guitars, you know, um, I played on Engine number 9, the guy that played for With Our Earth, the guy that played for War,
Yeah.
Santana, uh, Sugarfoot from the Ohio Players, and Jimi Hendrix, of course, and Jimmy Page,
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, you know,
Yeah. So like
yeah,
it's interesting too because a lot of people
anybody,
would think that you would only be listening to like funk, but you actually listen to everything. And your album Into the Public Domain has a lot of rock and roll stuff on it too, right?
yeah. And and Wes Montgomery, he was one of the
Yeah, badass.
first
Yeah.
things. Like my father said, he thought that was a big deal, and it is, or it was back then when you could play those octaves. So he
Yeah.
said, Wes Montgomery, the only guy who can play 2 notes at the same time. I'm like, well, it's an octave. I'm like, okay, but I mean, you find out later. But
Yeah,
yeah,
and
he was
he's playing with his thumb, and he's got his guitar action is like this high, and
sure,
he's playing a different chord on every beat, right? It's crazy.
yeah, exactly. And then yeah, I mean, I started off listening to him and BB and all the guitars. Then I was gonna. Oh yeah, something that said on the album cover, "The Day of the Life." What's my Montgomery? It's like the guy did some linear notes in there, and it basically one of them said it's only 2 kinds of music, good and bad. So when you said like there's a lot of rock and roll stuff on there, and then I'm like, okay, how do you sum up? It's just when you put the labels on
Yeah, people
it,
ask you like, what style do you play? It's like you just love music. It's not
yeah,
necessarily about a style, right?
exactly. Yeah, you change a few sounds and it's something else, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, yeah.
How do you so when you're recording this album, tell me because I know you got a couple of partners on this that produced it, help you work with the album. Tell me about those guys.
But
Your
Joe,
your producer, it's Joe Nicolo, and
Joe,
Philip Smith. Yeah,
yeah, Phil, yeah, Phil. Yeah, basically, we had tracks down and we was doing a lot of mixing with playing with a lot of different ideas, and then Joe's ear and Philip's imagination is just or just it came in at different times,
hmm.
uh but yeah, we did we didn't talk as much as just get in there and just play, like playing and having fun and having the other artists come in, and we just went at it. And I think we went through the parts, to see if it's like this and like that. And wasn't too much said about, no, don't do this or do this over, or
Yeah, just trying to feel each other out and find the
yeah,
songs, find the
yeah.
groove.
So
And
it was wasn't a lot of static about any of that, and that flowed. So hopefully, I mean, it just felt good, just to be around people, playing and not kind of, not thinking whatever.
Overthinking everything. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you
Because
like when you record, do you like recording with everybody live in the room?
yeah, most of the time, yeah, like that. It depends on, I guess, on how much time you have. Been fortunate to be at Shooter Jenny, his studio, and we had um a lot of time, some days just kind of almost living there, But um yeah, it depends on how much time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, and that was, some people just fall through, put a little something, something on, they'd have to go to something else. And by having it open like that, yeah, the studio open like that to record was great. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it gives it a fun energy. It feels live, which is that's what I like. I like
yeah,
hearing a band live, like kind of vibing off of each other,
yeah,
trying different things. Does that make it really fun for you?
yeah. We did, like, if it was just a stage somewhere,
Mm.
and out, say outdoor, indoor, if you want to get all fancy, but a stage, and just go at it like a mock concert. Might as well rehearse the fans too, or the
Yeah,
people that like,
absolutely.
like
Yeah.
go in there and listen to it. No, man, play the last one.
So tell me about, so you toured, are you still touring with George, or is that those days have
Yeah,
gone by? Are you still doing live shows with him, or?
yeah, yeah. We're still doing some things. We just did over. It was like Malaysia, Japan, um, Australia. A little stop in Hawaii. The
Nice.
hard rock. No, the Blue Note.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was a hard rock cafe type thing going on there.
Yeah.
That was one of the passes, first times I was up there, where they had like the, uh, the flamethrowers coming up.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah,
had the
yeah.
works, confetti.
Everything happening, yeah.
Like, what the?
And so I've seen you guys live. I saw you at the House of Blues here in Las Vegas a couple of times. And it's fun, but it's fun with that band because you guys have like 15 people on stage.
Yeah, yeah. It give or take of more than that or less, or,
And
yeah.
how long? Because also you guys are known for doing very long shows. How long is like a regular show for you guys?
Well, now nowadays it depends on the venue, but it probably the longest could be like maybe 2.5.
Yeah,
If they get really, if you know, if
they're feeling
everybody
it.
can make it. It's like it'll be a few of the young guys still up there.
Yeah, young
It might come
whippersnappers.
and
Yeah.
go if they're gonna jam all night. But
Yeah, but
yeah,
it's so fun because it's a he. I know, like with what you guys do, it's sort of like I don't want to say circus, but it's fun because you're having
yeah,
fun and you're trying different things. Has that been always a good time for you?
yeah. The carnival, yeah. It's one guy called it a carnival. Yeah, the dressing up,
Yeah.
when yeah, it was I remember finding the sombrero, and I it was in the Cape, came from watching a lot of horror movies and Dracula.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
think the fencing mask for me came from The Fly, just
Fun.
that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
thing, and then yeah, and it was an easy thing to put on. I didn't really like getting out of everything and putting on a costume,
yeah. And
so I could just
having fun, right?
yeah, I could just take that cape out, drape it over whatever I had on, and
Make it
and I,
work.
yeah, I wanted quick dress up.
Yeah. And you
But yeah, it
guys,
was fun.
what have you guys all been together mostly for a very long time, or is it always changing with the members?
Yeah, it's been changing since. I mean, I was a change when I got there. When Eddie and Billy, they went to Motown and did the shaky ground and living
Uh-huh.
in the glass house. took a minute for me to put that together, because they basically when they did that, they needed me. I got a call, I just happened to be, you know, uh, available at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so after that, I think Ron Barkowski, I think he left, his lifestyle was like get a real job, not a real job, but I think he was married and his
You got
wife was like,
family. Yeah.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
that's not going to be consistent enough. Um,
Do you still enjoy doing the road stuff? Is that still fun for you?
yeah, I mean, I gotta say, yeah, I mean, I could pick it apart, it's not, I mean, I can't move like I used to, all that,
Well, none of us can.
yeah, that part, that's
Yeah.
one thing, but no, I'm finding a way to have fun, no matter what, and I still enjoy it, yeah, I still enjoy it, I enjoy people that enjoy it,
Right. The
every now and then,
audience. Yeah.
not everybody I meet, but every now and then, I meet one person and I'm just like, yeah, that makes it that would make this worthwhile, you know,
Yeah.
out of all of what's going on,
And
you know.
people still really love what you guys do. I mean,
Yeah,
you have fans that go way back.
yeah, yeah, definitely. And then this one woman, her husband wasn't with with us, and she's fixing breakfast, and she said, "My husband loved you guys," and I'm like, "Wow, it's still there." It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
And
he,
it's like multi-generational because you got the whole family where even kids and young kids have
yeah, of
rediscovered you guys because of people sampling your music, sampling your
course,
guitar riffs, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Except for that one time.
Well,
It's like, oh, I was telling somebody about this. It was a CD they put out,
Mm.
and they sampled like Knee Deep,
Oh, right,
but
right, yeah.
they really didn't care what the solo was doing.
Oh,
They
okay.
said when they split when they
Yeah, they're
sampled it,
chopping it up
yeah,
and yeah.
it's like this. What happened to it? Yeah, sound like it just went into another key, or
Right, right, yeah.
yeah, it was
Yeah, unfortunately, you
console.
when they do that, you don't have a lot of control over what they do,
No,
right? Yeah.
I'm glad they came up with auto tune and all that. Maybe they should go back and fix that.
That's auto-tune's been helpful for a lot of
Yeah,
people.
you said, can we just key this up?
Can we do
The
yeah,
same speed.
get it in the right key? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Tell me about being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What has that meant to you?
well, I mean, I kind of keep it on the low. I mean, I don't just, hey man, I'm in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, yeah, but that's
Every now
but
and then.
that's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, yeah. But um, I'm like, it's incredible. If you look at the ceremony that was videotaped from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
The
when we were accepted,
induction ceremony. Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I could have did better than that. But I probably barely knew who Prince was, which was tripped out. I was
Yeah.
that deep.
He loved you.
Yeah, I love him. Just like I
Yeah.
was that deep in the touring or
Right. Yeah.
just
And that
became.
whole a whole nother world. You're just doing that thing, right?
It really was, and I'm like, I said, what? So I get up there, what I said. That's kind of probably how I felt at the time, but it was like I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. If it wasn't for that man, I wouldn't be. And before that, I'm like, hold on for a minute, Prince. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
like, and I didn't want to be waiting in line to say a speech,
Right. Yeah.
And then you go to, um, I think Billy Bass, he might have did the last speech
Mm.
of that ceremony for the funk, and it got really. I was like, man, I should probably rehearse doing something like that,
Mm.
to give it more relevance. It's like I just went through it like it. I mean, now it's very important, but then it's not as relevant as like I don't know, veteran affairs, or I don't know, some kind of like did somebody get they couldn't save the guys that were trapped down the
No,
ocean
I
in the
get you. Yeah, I get
submarine,
you.
or
Yeah, I get
you
you.
know,
But you know what? But you know what,
some
man?
kind
The
of
the thing is with you and what you guys do, you guys have inspired generations of people like Prince and people even before him. So like I used to play with Billy Preston. I played with Billy and Phyllis Hyman. I'm
okay,
a bass player, and it was the same thing with Billy. Like you guys, you original guys were so influential, and you're still very relevant because people are still using your music. They're still listening to you guys. So that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I mean, you're in there with Jimi Hendrix, right? Which was one of your idols. So
yeah,
that's an amazing story that a guy from Cleveland, a young kid from Cleveland, ends up in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is an amazing story.
yeah, unbelievable. Uh, yeah, truly blessed. Yep.
Yeah, and
I
I
never.
know you're a humble man, and I can tell
Yeah,
that. But it's an important story, you know.
yeah, yeah. I appreciate reinforcement. Yeah, I get crazy every now and then.
Well, we all do.
Like
Yeah,
okay, if that passes for this, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to
yeah.
keep it going, and
Keep it
yeah,
real, and yeah,
being humble and then being more extroverted, or
yeah,
just showing up,
yeah. You know what? And you're doing you the way you should do it. And you're authentic. And that's important because we've all met guys that were kind of in their head and kind of hard to deal with,
Yeah,
and what's kept you working all these years is because you're a nice, humble guy and you can play. That's a great combination, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm trying to get along.
Exactly. Yeah. I always say like you could be the best player in the world, but if you can't get along in the tour bus, it's
Oh,
not going to work.
that chemistry. But of course, they had a few other things to help it. If you couldn't think up your own dictionary of things to talk about.
Yeah, of course. Um,
Yeah,
I really appreciate you joining me. I know you're a busy guy, and I appreciate you making the time and telling your story. And we could probably go on for hours because I know
uh,
you got, and we might even know some same people in L.A. and
sure.
Cleveland. But
Yeah,
I want everybody to make sure everybody checks out Into the Public Domain, your new album coming out in a couple of days, actually. And then there's going to be a second album that's kind of also connected to that. Tell us about that.
yeah. That album, you know, think all of my notes just got. I want to know more to tell you,
That's okay.
but
Yeah.
it's just all of it. It's just been a blur of ideas, and then we put them together in different release times. As they were being done. So
Mm.
it's hard to say exactly.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard to
Well,
say,
and
but
it's
it's
yeah,
probably more of the same, but
right,
something
and it's
different.
like I said too. It's not just one thing. There's some funk in there, but there's some jazz. There's some rock and roll. I think it's a lot of people will be surprised by the music, and I think they'll really dig it.
Uh, uh, I'm I'm just gonna go with I think so too. But
That's okay.
it's
It's
like
okay.
take it. But yeah, I really hope so. Yep.
Yeah,
And
awesome.
if not, we'll just keep trying, right?
That's you know what? That's all you can do. You wake up, you put your pants on, you keep trying.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
Michael. It's
and, do say something about these cards.
oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, absolutely.
we did. So these are they'll be at the shows wherever I'm at.
Okay.
And, basically they have a like a code, QR code on the back of each one is different. And you get a free download, something smart. And the stems are they're up for grabs too, you could
Okay.
use those, the individual,
Right. So
separate
people want if they want to sample
packs.
stuff and check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Doop, doop, doop.
There you go. Yeah, and show us.
Yeah, I knew some card tricks.
You were showing me your fold out too. Let me see
Oh
that
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry,
because
man.
that's awesome. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's like It's like, how more can you get?
Yeah, and I'll for people that are listening, I'll put some photos of this in the podcast description.
That's me with
that's awesome.
Yeah. Head there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Whoever designed that, who actually designed that for you?
You know, I had the ideas as I wanted to be like Pedro Bell and Overton and Ronald Stozo and all these different artists, like from the 60s or
right,
wherever.
kind of psychedelic a little bit.
Yeah. So it's got that in mind. And,
awesome.
Philip, the artist, he put it together. You know.
Yeah, and he did a great job.
He's inspired by all of these artists, just like this. He's a great musician also, and so he's, you know, this is probably a lot of that is why I'm here too. Is somebody reached back, and pulled me up out of out of some vinyl and pulled me up out of with it.
Yeah, hey, you know what? We all need that. We all need somebody helping us out. So
help me.
It's hard to do. It's hard to do this life without help.
Good, yeah. So,
hey man, have fun on the road. God bless you. I really appreciate you taking the time, and it's really a pleasure and an honor to speak with you. I appreciate it.
You as well. Out of space, man. That's one of my jams, man.
There you go. Yeah, I know. I love Billy. I miss him. He was a really good guy.
Yeah, I passed by him one time, and out here, it might have been in Oakland or something.
Yeah.
Oh, we was partying up with the Rolling Stones somewhere.
Yeah. Him and my buddy Manny Kellogg, who was Billy's drummer.
You might have seen that crazy picture with was Bernie, was Bernie, him, and myself.
Oh, okay.
And, I looked like I was sheets over there. But yeah, it was
you having a good time.
That's a picture. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's you know what, man. That's history. That's like history right there. So it's it's awesome.
All right, we'll have to get together, man. I'm looking forward to it somewhere. You got the info, and just going. Thank you for having me too.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, we'll hook that up. If you guys come to Vegas, I'll come down and maybe we'll get a chance to meet a little bit.
All right, my man.
All right, man. Hey, have a great day, Michael.
Okay, you too.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us, and please consider subscribing to our podcast and follow us on our social media pages for guest announcements.